haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebler Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the upper city. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the lower city. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there. Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month. That looks reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Vex were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now. It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all. I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bike. Things weren't so bad. The Sith haven't even bothered. Good day to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies. Welcome to the equipment. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
What?
On it.
It's open.
Sure.
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you. You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want? I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
They're all wanting money from me.
You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
That's a lot of money. That's half of our coffers, I think.
I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore order?
Oh, that's the party.
You ever seen a swoop bike? I've seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
On it.
Sure. It's open.
Put your hands on my waist, do it softly.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
Why is she speaking like that? To get fucked hard like a groupie incognito posing as a real singer.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. Party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Tunisian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
somebody. Don't shoot it at me straight to the heart, please. I really wanna know what's good for me. It's gonna take my soul
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping up. Our planet, heed my warning.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean. This elevator is off limits. Only set patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the... Move along, then. This elevator is off limits. It's
Oh.
obvious from the way... Move along, then.
I get you.
This elevator is off. It's obvious from the way you... Move along, then. This elevator is off. It's obvious from the... Move along, then.
Sure.
Garadumpa kunpa liya mo kapata. Ipona. Garadumpa kunpa liya mo.
Time to rumble. Let's go.
Lois to the apartment. What? Oh shit. Oh. Seems kind of expensive and it's not worth it, you know, to use all the repair parts. still can't level persuade. Oop. Hey Leon, how are you? Was the armor always this shiny? I don't remember. Implant, uncanny dodge. Oops. Two cybernetics. Our level 2 implants. Looper. What? Dang. How do I check that? Oh, it's right here. Gilthos oxaris. Gilthos elinda. Bith Uja. Soon after that, he signed Uja's brother. But what's the name of Uja's brother? Benson. The first one that was fantastic. Uja. Giltos fired Uja and signed another Bith named Lupa. Uji. Photo. Ashana. Okay, we better write this down, I guess. Gilthos Suxaris. Oops. Elinda. Uja. Uji. Lupa. Photo. Jesus Christ. Ashana. That's like a lot of names. Lupa is last. Uja, Elinda, Ashana, Photo, Uji. So Elinda, so Gilthos is not part of the equation. So Elinda is first. And then it's Uja. And then it's Uji. And then it's Lupa. And then it's Photo and Ashana. Get out of the way. Nice. That's a cute puzzle. Akani fiber armor. Ooh.
What? On it. So what?
Kipuna. Puna dai kachu. Kimbano mulina na tuana. Tum kimbano kunek. Kavatumpa kunbalia mokata. Wanga kipuna. Puna dai kachu. Kimbano.
Sure.
Mulina na tuana.
What?
Kipuna. Kavatumpa. Kibedwana ni bobo. Tonk na bung shanun yang. Tonk bato. Tong hai tuam jiji yumalit pa ang yingkotu. Tulpada bung kwaliagando de nago jujut. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ai tao donga. Tulpada kachi chu ai tao donga. Inkin kun no bamulira chikun. Slima podonna. We ita natana ita. Wata yumakawa. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ai tao donga.
I'm out of money. I can't pay everybody, you know, for everything.
We ita natana ita. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ai tao donga. Tulpada bonk mol. Mana tota. Aku chigatu kapola. Jishok Jonathan. Jung king no watawama mulira. King kunjo peshak. No ba mulira ji. Johnny. Tong ai tuam jiji yumalit pa ang yingkotu. Ajuda. Wangaku. Tong ai tuam jiji.
He wants you to buy something for you, but
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? Oh, well, it was an interrogation we wanted. Why didn't you say so? I was just joking, though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who was a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors. You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. And hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I'll learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises. I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
We'll talk about it in bed. Dang. Bye. Are you kidding me? Oh lordy.
Sure.
Vulcar base now. Not a bad idea.
Sì, gratuito da Bograshi, ogni compagno, intorno mutuba. Loka chikun ita hodonga, ikin kuno banu. Takum justak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita lunda di hodonga kun hankami. Wana kun beche de badawana ni di bobo. Tom abo shabunina. Una kumbis ken bale. Manaman autota. Hakkijukrata bola shui jongatong. Jongkno bunka muleraku. Watada wama mulera. Kenjunju bashat. Kuyami juz jikata na patogaya. Witam borakantong. Mulera asham turung ni. Puna. Puna nai chatu. Simba mulera tawana. Kamo dumpa ku palia mukapata. Puna na chaku. Ikun kono bule marachiko. Kuyami juz jikata na patoga.
Plus minus. Wow. That's what you didn't really want. Plus minus cards. Plus minus 1.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina. A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then I've been desperate to find a match. If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on Taurus. I'm just here to play Pazak. So do you want to play or not? Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low.
That is some bullshit. Are you serious? No, that's some bullshit. And look, he's gonna get 22. I was gonna say. Fuck this. You bitch. Whatever. Fucking bitch.
You played well in our last match, but luck just wasn't with you. You want to play again? I'm sure you'll do better this time. How dare you accuse me of cheating? It's not my fault you lost. I'm just a good player with a strong deck. Maybe you just need more practice. Or maybe you need to buy some better cards. Go talk to Uriah over there. He can sell you some cards to improve your deck. Unless you want to play again right now. Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low.
That is some bullshit. Yeah, bullshit. Of course.
Played well in our last. If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
God damn.
Go away.
Kipona. Kavatumpa kurpa yiyamok. One.
Oscar, Kipuna. Kavatumpa kurpa yiyamok.
Two.
Uno. Ramenu protagongo shirkaja.
Three. Go away. One. Two. Smart.
Does he really?
That's what's in your mind. You got it.
God.
This game is getting out of hand. Vulpers aren't just attacking the hidden becks anymore. They go after everyone.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo. Who you calling little girl, Tuba Face? Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here. You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang. I'm one of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers. That gives me the edge I need on my courier runs. It's not like it's some big secret. It's kind of hard for Davik to keep a low profile when he belongs to a big intergalactic crime syndicate like the Exchange. Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant, but even the Evanhawk can't get off Taurus until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons, and those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money, but even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes. You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. Then went and tried to cut me with a vibro blade. Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me. Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted. I don't want to waste my time answering a bunch of questions. I'm here to have a few drinks, watch the dancing girls, and enjoy myself. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off planet as soon as the quarantine ends. I'm one of his top couriers. Plus, I used to... It's not like it's something. Davik's ship is any ship leaving... Davik's pretty upset. It's not like it's... Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dance.
Wait, whatever happened to the option of wanting to have the bounty
This better
removed?
be
Oh.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback, although I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
I want money.
Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Okay, you win. Dia can live. Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table. What do you want now? This whole thing with Dia is over, so we don't have anything to discuss. I don't want to waste my time. I've got to be mentally ready. Fine by me.
Lucu apa ini? Kang itu apa ji? Human act tingkat tune. Ki mulira kun king. Tong hi. Coba so. Pato gaya kuli kokala jiji. Timpuin kokala. Tong hit wana ji sakat agi ito tune. Cuna mulira. Tong pa nong kunet abog. Smilia. Timpuin kokala. Pato gaya kuli kokala jiji. Ki mulira kun king. Tong hit wama aki ito tune. Topa na oto bokasa. Papa ki mulira kun king. Timba no komik gota. Patisa, patis. Ki mulira kun. Uba baska doana chichopa muska. Timba ni chalora kun. Ichachiska. Topa na oto bokasa. Kakinja na wabagaon. Bagwa.
Hey, relax, Big Z. No need to be rude. Sorry about that. But Wookiees ain't much for conversation, you know?
I saw Davic's new starship at the spaceport before the quarantine. They say it's the fastest ship on Terrace. Calls it the Ebon Hawk.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Bayo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, we came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Callow Nord. Davik's part of the intergalactic crime syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sid blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange. Callow Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to me. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Callow's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock. There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the Lower City. The Black Vultures and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Beck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of terrorists. This gang war in the Lower City is totally the Vulkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane. When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe this gang war in the Lower... You going? Yeah, this dive's pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Yiti dumpa dokukrita. Akti kondo ona chabachisa wanki. Kenchopa chawi tikchok tweez yunkun. Atuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kun bonanakachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kun kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa pakotanga boksha na nong. Hin kun shin kin. Nikin kun. Tipuna. Bonana kichu. Kinpa mulera dwana. Dong kinpa no kunok nek. Kavantanga buchan nong. Wanga kun bis kinpa mulera. Choni yun tun gigi ida dwana. Kava vulpa. Shagji kina lorcha watamwana king kritimem bonang thong mulira on shaturing ni patata one mana tota hakuchi krala bolaji chok shantang shun kipa unupanka muliri kun kili no ba wati monyala kona ona kun mulira Toka no aska, she misko ne. Kinkun shi kakichin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga king. Randi ichawa tombola janiku. Yumawama.
Takumjus takmiki grabul moblo. Kachichu itabo tunga. Rumatiho tunga kun hangabi. Wana kun be.
Kinchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wana hen bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kun.
Tag is tu bunko cookie batbaka.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. King kun shishikin ni twitiman bonal thong. Mulera on shatorin
What?
Just jikadom takumjus takmiki grabul moblo.
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata. Bona na kachu. Kipuna. Bona na kichu. Kimpa mulera twana. Tong ki.
What is this?
Kachikun itahodonga.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. King kun shi.
Uja donga ya fulke.
Mokau danya foki. Chachiska.
Takumjus takmiki grabul moblo. Kachichu itabo dunga.
Gigi hakuji lorcha king kuna. Bamuleri jikun. Kaji chwitiman bonal thong. Mulera on shatorin ni patoga wanga chonzi.
Those dance moves.
I'll stick with the bounties David puts out. They're usually less dangerous than the government-funded contracts.
Takumjus takmiki grabul moblo. Kachichu itabo dunga. Tolbodank. Ipona. Onana kacho. Kachichu naita dunga. Rundi haudunga. Tonki banang tonke.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of the victims. Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Conjo pesha, nova mulheragem. Io tora dava pudo, tonera nano prata bumplo. Rundi auto, unira nano prata tumpio, searcha toma toma. Talarul pamulci, una taris manaris, tonjo mea hatono. Tava tumpa kurpi ya moka papa. Rundi hautonga tonkin batang kongkek. Jibedua nani boru. Rundi. Unirana no prata tumpio, searcha toma toma. Talarul pamulci, kumana. Jibeduan. Rundi auto. Unirana no prata tumpio, searcha toma toma. Tachicho naita autonga. Tau kumjustak mikegar. Rundi autonga tonkin banang kongkek. Wanapum. Kala tumpa kurpi ya moka papa. Ciskani chok. Labulanda rinkis matoma. Hinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova rundikin nova mulera kinkun chikun. Mucha shag pampa. Labulanda rinkis matoma. Hinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Labulanda rinkis matoma. Hinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Tachicho naita audunga. Tau kumjustul pada bunkwaya gando tanago chuchut. Kawana bota awut. Gioca con molera. Inconjo pesha. Nova mulher. Tachicho naita audunga. Tau kumjustak mikega. Jibedua nani bobo. Tunnaru. Labulanda rinkis matoma. Hinkin slima podona mulera chikun. Nova run. Tachicho naita audun kulpada bunk. Kibedua nani bobo. Tunnaru.
Mucho shakapaga. Ye ki kun no ba mulagra ki chichon.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Volker spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Oh,
Fair enough. But here's some free advice. Get off the streets. The Black Volkers are taking shots at anyone wandering the streets of the lower city.
wasn't, I think I was supposed to, supposed to talk to him about vaccine or something.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gavin. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gavin has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
I don't have money to bribe him.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcans or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gavin in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gavin if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
Uno, Ramanu Pratap, no good.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu, yin kin kun no ba mule rachi.
Uno. Kavadumpa kupalia mukapata.
Kachichu aitha udunga. Yinkin kuno bamulera.
What? On it. Damn.
What?
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gad?
Calm down, Zedra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadden. Breshik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zedra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Ready? On it. Damn.
What?
Kavadumpa kupalia mukapata.
What? On it. Damn.
Yes?
You can speak to Gadden if you want, but
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you? The escape pods? No, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
they might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars. And that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her. I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race. I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose. You really don't have any other choice. Not if you want to get Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Decks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. My word is my bond. Everybody in the lower city knows my reputation. Besides, you really don't have a choice. I'm your only ticket into the swoop race. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her. Don't underestimate Mission or her Wookiee friend Zalbar. They're a formidable pair. Tough enough to go exploring the Undercity by themselves. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city card, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past it. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway. I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle. Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Sandra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Becks and the Vulkars. When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang. Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brezhik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal. Your time would probably be... A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. Your time would Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Terrace atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems. Your time would probably... When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to... In a rage, he left it... Your time would probably... She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator. I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
You
Sure.
You idiot.
What? You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut? Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay. I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Kangas. Better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect. That's the plan.
Why is he getting close to them? I don't understand. Idiot. He's still running in with his gun. I don't understand what he's doing. What shit? It didn't hit anybody. Oh, I should have. I don't think. Does he have demolition? Yes. Okay. password. Elam? Oh. Hyperdrive. Oh, what is the name of your pet? Wait, what? Hyperdrive. Uncle. Alderaan. Oh. Oh, it's shit. One to 8, 2 to 7. Dex 5.
Ready? On it.
Sure.
It's open. Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here? Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
Bitch.
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Terrace.
Oh no.
You asked for this!
Oh, she ain't that scary.
Ready?
You asked for this!
Kill her! Kill her! Go kill her! I thought I was done for. I'm out of regular med pack. Oh shit.
What? What?
I'm at 0 HP. Damn, they don't even drop med packs anymore. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Thanks for being here, Leon.